Okay, friends, remember we're talking about insects. We learned that insects are small animals with 6 legs. They have a hard shell called an exoskeleton, and many of them have wings. On yesterday, we learned that a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. Now, Gingerbread Boy has a question for you today. The question is, do you know where honey comes from? You do? Great job. Do you know what insect this is? This is a bumblebee. Can you say or touch the bumblebee? Great job. Let's learn about the bumblebee queen. The bumblebee queen begins the spring below ground and all alone. She digs out. She flies. Hungry, she seeks flowers. She drinks nectar with her long, hairy tongue. She begins to search behind the barn, beyond the lake. She buzzes around the bushes, between the fields. She is looking for a place to build her colony. A puddle? No. A bush? No. An old mouse nest? Yes. Now she prepares. She visits flowers and drinks nectar. She gathers pollen. She makes a waxy cup called her honey pot. In it, she stores nectar that she will eat on stormy days when it is not good weather for flying. She forms some of the pollen into a lump. She lays eggs in it and adds a wax covering. In 5 days, the eggs hatch. They are lumpy, plump larvae. No buzzing, no flying, just wiggling. The larvae eat pollen. The queen brings more. The larvae grow, wrinkling and chewing. Then one spring day, the larvae spin cocoons. But the queen bee keeps working. She collects nectar, she gathers pollen, she lays more eggs. In 10 days, the cocoons ripen. The queen chews them open. Bees emerge, wings fanning. Now the queen has helpers. The new workers gather nectar and pollen and feed the larvae. Summer simmers. The colony grows. The queen lays more eggs. Some form workers. Some form drones. Some will become new queens. In fall, nights chill and flowers shrivel. New queens and drones emerge from the hive. Drones from many colonies zoom across the fields, dabbing drops of bee perfume. New queens follow the perfume highways to find drones and mate with them. The new queens drink nectar, search for soft earth, then dig down to wait for spring. But the workers, the drones, and the old queen bee stay above ground. They cannot survive the cold. Old bee, queen of the bumblebees, won't see next spring come, but her daughters, the new queens, will fly across the fields and build colonies of their own. The end. Did you know honey comes from bees? Yes, they do. Thank you for visiting, friends. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Hi, family and friends. Welcome to Activity Time with Miss Betty. Welcome back. So our first activity has to do with our first letter that we talked about this week. And the letter was N. N. So what we're going to do is make what we call a sequence night sky. Okay? You can use white paper and paint in black and let it dry. I just chose to use black construction paper to represent the night sky. And what you will need is some glue. I chose glue stick because it's so much less messier. Okay, so you want to have your children put glue on the paper. They can do it however they like. If they want to make a design, that's fine, but you just want to make sure the glue is on the paper. Okay. Then once they have the glue on the paper, you want to let them pour sequins on the glue. It's best to have sequins like this in a bin or something like this because sequins can be very messy. And when you do it, you don't want to have it in a room where there's rug. It's very hard to get up, okay? But it's still a fun activity and things that you can do with sequins. All right, so we're doing a sequins night sky. So you have them poured on the glue. And you don't have to have too much in it. You can limit how much they can pour so that can also control, you know, the messiness of it. Once they pour, you want them to spread it to make sure it's really on the glue. Because if it's not, pieces will definitely fall off. But if it's really on the glue, it will stick to the glue. And this is what you have here. A sequence night sky. Okay? You can do it that way if you want to deal with a N. You can actually put the letter N. You can actually have them put the letter N on the paper too. So they can see the letter N in the sequence. I just put a small letter N up here on the top. So you can do whatever you want. If you want to do an N, you can. For night. So on the top here, I just put an N up here.
Hi friends and family, welcome back to Activity Time in the Yellow Room with Miss Betty. We have a fun activity today. It is called Bug Bingo. And I printed this out online. You can find it free of charge. And what you can do is, it comes, I folded this, but it comes with, as you can see, two sides. And make sure that you can cut the other one in half. And the children can use one, and you will call out each color that is on the bingo board. And when you call out the color, your children will have to match a bug to its right color. For an example, if you were to call out yellow, they will have to find the bug that is yellow. I have bugs here. Which bug or which insect is yellow? They can pick the bumblebee and put it on the yellow. Okay? Find a red bug. And they will look through the bugs, find one that is red. There's a dragonfly here. Put it on the red. Okay, find a green bug. Again, they will look through their bugs, find something green, and put it on the green. And I have a green grasshopper here. Great job. Find a blue bug. Again, they will look through their bugs, find the color, blue, and put it on the blue. Great job. Find another red bug. Find the ladybug. Even though the ladybug have some white spots in it, majority of it is red. Put it on here. And that's basically how you will play the game. So when you, after you call all of the colors out and they find the bugs, you can actually go over each bug and talk about it. We talked about some of the bugs this week. We talked about a bumblebee, and we talked about how the bumblebee makes honey. Honey comes from bumblebee. So you can have a discussion with your children about how honey comes from bumblebees. Ask them, do they like honey?
Have they ever tasted honey? Things like that, just to discuss the bugs. Also, we talked about grasshoppers. We learned that grasshoppers have suction pads on their feet that keeps them stuck to the stem. So you can talk about that. You can talk about its color, how it hops, things like that. A learning activity. So this is, again, bug bingo. Color bug bingo. So you go over the colors of each bug. You put it on whatever color it is, and then you can discuss the insects or the bugs that you have on the bingo board. Again, I got this off a line. It's called Bug Bingo. It's free of charge. If you want to print it out, you can, or you can make your own. Get a white piece of paper, put some colors in there, and use it as a learning activity. It's a fun game and learning activity. Okay, I hope you found this to be helpful. See you later. Bye-bye.